to my channel. My name is Mary Rosie from Ritzy Dips, and today I will be doing a mani using Ritzy Dips, glass, mulled cider, and abstract. So mulled cider is this beautiful orange, perfect for the fall, and then abstract was a limited edition dip that came out not that long ago. I don't think it's available anymore, but I am trying to upload some of my older videos, so you'll see different shapes on my nails, and I don't even think my nails look like this. This is from maybe a little month ago. But either way, and then glass is the clear from Ritzy Dips powder. And then I'll be using double dip nails for my dip base here, as you can see. So I will start off with just a basic mani application, and I will do the orange first, and then I will move into doing abstract, ombre, and then a little tiny design on my thumb. Hard bristle brush here just to get any excess off of my nails. So for this mani, actually recently I've been doing mostly the same way. So when I do a solid, I do the 2 or 3 dips of whatever solid color first, and then I move it out of the way. That way I don't get any glitter into my solid dip nail or into my actual dip. You don't want some random glitter just hanging around other than where you specifically want it. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's just my second dip of mulled cider. Into a cupcake liner just because it's easier to manage and maneuver, and for those who are going to be doing a full nail and glitter, it's easiest to dump it into a cupcake liner like this, and it's most definitely easier to ombre when you have more space to work with, such as a cupcake liner. I am using double dip nails activator, and I'm just activating my solid nails just to make sure, again, that no glitter kind of hangs out on them by accident. I'm going to make sure I'm completely done with those other than buffing and top coat. basic ombre application for me. I apply either clear dip or some type of like a sheer pink, but for this one I did the gel base, and I'm doing the ombre with an eyeshadow brush that I got offline and on Amazon, and then I kind of patted down the bigger glitters and I'm pouring over the glass, which is clear, because I'll be doing this ombre with clear on the top part. And then you'll see me pushing down just a little bit just to make sure that they are all flat. I will typically do 1, maybe 2 passes of the ombre and then top coat in clear, and then that's it. I don't like my nails too thick, plus on top of it I do builder gel, which is what I have underneath as my base, so I've already got a little bit of thickness to my nails, and doing too many coats of dip will just make it that much thicker for me. So here I am on to the next nail. Same process, dip base, and then I will be using the brush and kind of tapping onto the nail, just cleaning off some excess there. Okay, tapping onto the nail just to make sure that I get a good ombre, or some people call it a fade, I guess. And then I'm pouring over the clear. I'm not dipping my nail into the jar because this is a brand new jar of glass that I got, and it currently does not have, or at this point did not have, any little pieces of glitter. If you were to dip your nail into it, any excess that is hanging out will actually get into the jar. I do have a separate jar for glitters and a separate jar for solids, and if you can manage that, try to keep them separated. That way you don't get any glitter on a solid nail that you didn't want to be there. Cuticle nippers and just kind of cutting the edges off of any glitters that are hanging off. Some of them were kind of poking out on the sides, but I didn't want to remove the entire glitter. I just wanted to take off that little piece that was just hanging off that wasn't attached. And once I'm good with what it looked like, if I just want to add 1 or 2 stars or bigger pieces or whatnot, what I do is I put a tiny bit of base. And this is generally what people will do to fill in any bare spots or specific bigger glitters that they want. Tiny bit of base, and you take a orange wood stick, which is the little wooden one that I was using there, and then you tap it on there and touch the base. That way a tiny bit gets on it. Then I put whatever glitter piece I specifically want. I think I was trying to pick up a couple of little stars here, as this glitter did have some stars hidden in there. And then you just place them where you want, and then do the same thing on the other nail if you want, and then encapsulate in glass. be a plain solid. So I took a little bit of base. I used an orange wood stick, and then I picked up the actual stars that were in the glitter because I thought they were adorable. And I'm just placing a couple of stars here, a couple of stars in the other corner. I'll encapsulate and clear, and then I'll move on. Did a second coat of clear just because the mani still had a couple of little bumps here and there, and I'm not the biggest fan of buffing. I know it needs to be done, but it's literally my worst part that I don't like to do as far as doing anything at all. But on there I did a second layer, and also on this one I did a second layer, just that way when I buff I would not be buffing these gorgeous glitters that Taylor and the Ritzy fam came up with. The more you buff, the more chances you have of getting into the glitter, and then at that point you'll take off the color and some of the shape, and then it'll just be silver. So if you can avoid actually hitting any of the glitters, it would be by putting an extra layer of your clear dip powder, which for me is Glass and this mani, one of the best clears that I've ever used. That you have activated liberally on all nails. This is what actually hardens your dip powder. And then here shortly you'll see me kind of going off the screen for 0.1 second, and then I come back on and my nails have been shaped and buffed. And then we will be adding more activator right here. I've already shaped and buffed them, and I'm adding more activator because you need activator to make the top coat dry and harden. Once I've applied a second coat of activator, I will clean off with a napkin and kind of just remove any excess that was hanging around. And I scrub in a circular motion just to make sure I get it real good off of everything. Then I'll be using double dip nails, dip top coat, and you want to make sure you're doing quick thin strokes, no more than 2 to 3 on each nail, and that is how I get a simple shiny mani every single time. I do it the exact same way, no more than 2 to 3 strokes on each nail, quick and thin. Some people do it differently. Some people take their time. I move right on in and do my second top coat as quickly as possible. That way I don't get contamination into my top coat. Dry, I am using CandiSkin body butter to put on all of my nails. This smell is Sweetie Pop and it is delicious. Absolutely love CandiSkin. I can't recommend them enough. I am rubbing it into my nails, into my cuticles, putting it liberally on both hands. And like I said, it is amazing. My discount code flashed across the top here a couple of seconds ago, so feel free to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next time. Bye.